Changing fractions to decimals. Remember, all fractions mean divide. Write the denominator outside, add a decimal point and zeros till you're through. So if we look at the first fraction, 9/10, and I want to change that into a decimal, all I need to do is make a little division problem. So I'm going to make a division problem, and I'm going to put the 10 here because that's the denominator, and I'm going to put the 9 here, and I'm going to add a decimal point and a 0. So 10 goes into 9 times. 9 times 10, of course, is 90. I subtract, I get 0, and I bring my decimal point up. So 9/10 is equal to 9/10. All right. Next problem. 3/5. So 3/5, I put my 5 outside, that's my divisor. My 3 is my dividend. 5 goes into 36 times. Notice that when I divide, I put my 6 directly above the 0. And 6 times 5 is 30. And then I bring my decimal point straight up, and my answer is 6/10. And finally, I have 2/3. And 2/3, I put my 3 here, my 2 here, and I divide, and I say that goes 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. I subtract, and I add a 0, bring it down, and 6, and I get 18. I subtract, bring that down, and 6, and I get 18, and I subtract. And what's happening here is I'm getting a pattern. So I continually get 6's. So what I do is I write that down. So I write 0 and 6/10. But to show that this 6/10 is different from this 6/10, I'm going to put a bar over this 6. And what that means is that all the numbers following this number are 6's. Whereas in this example, all the numbers following this 6 are 0's. And I know that this is true because if I do 3 over 5 and have a common denominator, and I'm going to go 15 here, and 5 times 3, so that would be 9, and then 2 over 3, and that would give me 10. I can see that 10/15 is greater than 9/15, just as I can see that 0.6666, etc., is greater than 0.6000.